protruded from the mouth. He stood up and flexed his muscles and turned into a middle-aged man, with no flaws at all. At this time, a passerby hurried past, and the wild wolf imitated his movements, picked up his briefcase, and flashed choking. He walked out of the forest, but because he was a human for the first time, the wild wolf did not understand the traffic rules and was almost hit by a car on the road. The puppies on the street were full of fear when they saw this, but the wild wolf had no time to worry about it. Instead, it imitated the gait of the dog owner and truly blended in with the crowd. In order to become familiar with the way of human survival, Wild Wolf came to a company for an interview. Unexpectedly, I was successfully admitted. He even used his wolfish spirit to do a great job. It didn't take long for him to be appreciated by the company boss. Promotion and salary increase are not a problem. Not only won by Fume. And lived in a luxurious villa. Looking at the green grass in front of the house, the wild wolf felt extremely excited in his heart. Crawling around on the ground as much as you want. The decoration boy was dumbfounded when he saw the scene. I really don't understand the world of rich people. The wild wolf noticed that his behavior was abnormal. So I stood up and called my brother to work quickly. After the mansion is renovated, the wild wolf invited his relatives and friends to his home. But I don't know what's going on. He always feels empty in his heart. It was the neighbor's dog that made him salivate. So the next day I went to the pet store and bought a kitten. And secretly took it to the garage with the intention of having a feast. Just when the wild wolf is about to bite, unexpectedly, the garage door suddenly opened. My daughter was so excited after seeing the cat. I thought it was a gift from my father to me. In desperation, the wild wolf had to give the cat to his daughter. Over time, the long-repressed animal nature in the wild wolf's heart is becoming increasingly difficult to control. The next day at the company meeting, he actually had a hallucination. When I opened the file, a pool of internal organs suddenly appeared. The smell of blood made him dizzy. The slides are also filled with scenes of similar species hunting. He looked up and looked around. My colleague's neck looked so tempting. At this moment he couldn't bear it anymore. Jumped on the table and threw his colleague to the ground. Then have a great meal. Everyone looked at this scene in shock. Realized that you have been exposed. The wild wolf was so frightened that he ran away. Colleagues in the company are angry. They will never allow such monsters to exist. So I chased all the way. The desperate wild wolf fled back home. Wife sees husband showing wolf mouth. I was so frightened that I immediately picked up the weapon. The wild wolf tried his best to explain, but to no avail. Seeing this explanation is useless. He simply stopped pretending. Forcibly tearing off the human skin mask and becoming myself. The wolf who can't help but get better. Just then, the boss and his colleagues from the company also chased him. The wild wolf had no choice but to flee. He wanted to escape back to the forest. Only to find that the forest from before no longer exists. Now it has become a place where humans live. He was stunned where he was at a loss. Just then, a car sped over and hit him to pieces. Everyone was stunned when they saw this scene. Then he laughed with peace of